And pray. Um, God, thank you for everything that's going on in my life right now. Before I start this podcast, still want it to be meaningful and touch everybody, and still be something that people can find joy and it can help them along their way. I know things aren't easy for me right now, and I know I'm still trying to find self-control, and I know I'm still trying to change. I know I'm still trying to be better, but I need you to help me. Okay, I need you to get me through this podcast. I need you to still help other people, because I know we can still do it. No matter what I've been through, no matter what's going on in my life right now, things are gonna be better. Let's go.
Yo, it's your boy Leo MVP. Welcome back to the MMP podcast, man. This is amazing. And we live right now. What's going on, man? Look, I know last episode was super, maybe a little bit depressing and sad, but we got through it and we pushed through it. And I told y'all we're going to keep going and we're going to keep going and keep going and keep going. I got on that MMP varsity jacket right now. And yeah, we stepping right now, you feel me? Yeah. But like I said, man, I know last episode was pretty like sad, man, and I talked about some things that were very personal, but this time we gotta turn up, and I want y'all to be excited about what y'all got coming, because I know I'm excited about what I got coming. No matter what you're going through, no matter what just happened in your life, no matter the decisions you made, I'm telling you, mistakes make purpose, and you learning your lesson. Shout out to Chief Keef, and if you ain't heard that Chief Keef album, you tripping. Let's go. Yeah. Come on.
Made it out the shot. If I did want to see the day, it's a setback. Every time I see the cage, you got warfare. If you do, then we can play. It got real dark. I like, bro, I see the way. It could be nacho cheese, mine a shorty Frito-Lay. I look both ways across the streets, and that still wasn't say, I don't go to church. Man, damn, I need to pray. SOSABABY gang. How that pound smell? We don't know your boy, get your around here. For the round table, I went and bought some round chairs. 50 little wop and goo wop my lounge gear. At the gun range, sound check it sound clear. She want the goo wop, the loo wop, I don't wear. Tell your man, don't go there. I'm in a church and I'm trying to get my soul clear. Wrote my name on the wall, hope it don't smear. Said I love you 40 times, I was sincere. He popping out with same clothes that my wear. Dirty hoe said I was broken, I said where? All my exes missing out, they need to get here. All these up my hair like some L'Oreal. Bro got booked in 2011, it feel like 40 years. This Chicago.
Hi, Lil Keith, Granny, so proud of you. Have you went on with your life, moved out of my house and kept going. Granny just love it.
Rest in peace, my grandmama. Let's go.
Keep going. Granny just love how you move and doing yourself well. Thank God.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the MMP podcast, man. I had to do it like that at the beginning. Shout out to Chief Keef for dropping such an amazing project, man. Nobody truly understands what that man has done, for real. Nobody truly understands, and I gotta be the one to tell it, man. I will be the one to tell it. But nah, man, for real, this is another blessing, another great episode. I don't take none of this for granted. I don't take none of this lightly. I told y'all this is gonna come from the heart. We're gonna keep it real here, for real. And I know it ain't easy. I know it's a hard road out there, man. You trying to stay sane. You trying to make the right choices. You trying not to fall into the wrong things. You just trying to stay sane, man. And I'm here for you. But today we're gonna talk about our dreams, and we're gonna talk about shooting for the stars. One thing that really stood out to me, I would say, in these past few days or these past week or whatnot, since the last episode, I've been definitely trying to figure out like like what I should be doing, like, or what I should talk about. And really it came to me, like, it comes to me out of like just people, like watching certain things like sermons and stuff like that, seeing certain motivational posts. But this came from a dude I used to make music with, like back in like middle school, and his name is Tyler Loyal. If you seeing this, Tyler, but shout out to you, bro. Bro been working so hard. He from Boston, and if you don't know who Tyler Loyal is, I suggest you tap in, because he's up next for sure. But he had an interview, and he was saying like he was tired of being slept on. And I know for a fact we are all tired of being slept on, whether it's at our job, whether it's in school, whether it's in a certain field that we in, like music, entertainment, film, photography. Like, you just tired of being slept on, and you've been working so hard. And and that's an okay feeling. It's okay to to feel like, man, you so tired of just you not getting your credit. Man, you could be doing so great in your family, and your family not giving you the credit that you deserve. You could be doing so great in your friend group and treating everybody the best way they can, but you not, people still treating you a certain way. And you feel like, man, I deserve that respect. I deserve that great feeling of I should get my roses. I deserve my roses now. Everybody deserve their roses right now. Don't let nobody make you feel any lower than really what you already feel. You know what I'm saying? It's the only way is up. The only way is up. Keep going. Keep pushing. Don't let nothing stop you. This is MMP Podcast, man. Mistakes make purpose, and I know it's hard. I know you hear people talking. I know you think you ain't doing enough, but you on the right track. Nothing is, and also hearing things like nothing is just created overnight. If it's created overnight, it don't last long. If it was done if it looked like it was made overnight, and it was like it's perfected, it don't last long. Take your time, grind. Take it step by step by step. Take it day by day by day. And I'm saying this to y'all. Look, I'm gonna be real. Before I even tap into this book, it's taking me to go through what I'm going through to understand that I'm on a time schedule. I'm on a timeline, and at the end it's glory. At the end, God shows his mercy. But this ain't no fast timeline. I've been alive for 23 years, and when I look back on how God has worked and all the things that he's brought me through, and the decisions I've made, and how he's covered me for real, I'm telling y'all, it's finna be a great feeling. Take your time. Do it right, you can do it, baby. All right, let's go. All right, yo. Yeah, but definitely I want to tap into this book right here. It's called Unlock Your Dream, Discover the Adventure You Were Created For. Now, this is finding your God's dream. This is a religious book by a pastor, Philip Wagner at Oasis Church. Shout out to him. But I've been reading this book. I haven't even finished this book. But it's been really doing wonders in my life, for real. Some stuff I didn't even understand. Some stuff was not like making sense to me. And I'm gonna point out these things, but truly, like, get you a book where you know it's gonna make you better, cause it's gonna resonate with your life. Like, it's gonna make sense for sure. It's gonna make sense. I'm gonna read this first part that I highlighted. It says some people follow their dreams only to discover another kind of dream that involves reaching beyond themselves to change the world for others. Now look, when I read that, the first time I read that, I understood. It was more like I didn't really want to understand it. I didn't really want to understand what it really meant. But I found myself really wanting to do music. I really found myself really wanting to do music, like wanting to do the videos, want to perform and stuff like that. But that was my passion. That was my passion. That wasn't my, I don't think truly that was my dream. And I think when you're trying to figure out what your dream is, you have to, when you're trying to figure out what your God dream is, you have to understand that it's much greater than you. Let me reread this. Some people follow their dreams only to discover another kind of dream that involves reaching beyond themselves to change the world for others. That means that it is beyond you. Way beyond you. Are you ready for really what that dream has to offer you? You really think you're stuck in this one place and you're supposed to be an artist, or you think you're supposed to be a photographer. Like, you labeled yourself already. You labeled yourself as one thing. Even if you label yourself as, like, I done shot a music video, I done shot photos, I done engineer for people, I done made mixtapes, I done had dropped singles on iTunes, Apple Music and stuff. So like, I'm thinking to myself, like, I've done a lot. We black folk, what I'm saying, we got a lot of talent. We got a lot of skill, no matter who you are, you know what I'm saying? But just me, I know for a fact I got a lot of skill. You know what I'm saying? I can do a lot. I can put my mind to a lot. I got so many visions and things that I see. But even what I see right now and what I'm like going through right now, that's not it for me. If I would have known music wasn't it for me a long time ago, I probably would have been started this podcast. But I know God had its time and it's stuff that you're going through. I also thought that the only way I could make a good album was if I go through a whole bunch of stuff. Probably, but I'm saying, like, that's true. God's putting you through even more stuff to see even bigger things, and you don't even know. Excuse me. But for real, man, like, you don't even know what your God dream is. And when you say God dream, you might as well say big dream, extreme. Like, you might as well say over the top. Like, it's amazing. You're working towards one thing. You don't even know what God has to offer. You have no idea what God has to offer you. We get so stuck in what we want, like, and you don't even realize that might just be temporary, just because it's like for the time being, because it's just like one thing. Like, it's just one. You don't even realize what that you can do even more. Don't put yourself in a box. Do not put yourself in a box at all. Because God's not going to put you in a box. Oh my God, I forgot to pray. Oh Lord Jesus. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing me here today. Thank you for allowing me to say these words. Thank you for allowing me to help people, discover their true meaning in life and finding their purpose and realizing that, it's all a part of the plan. You are amazing. I thank you for the stuff that I'm going through right now. I thank you that I can learn from it. I know I ain't crazy. It's just life. It's just life. And I understand. You cover me so much, and it's a blessing. And I know I done made my mistakes, but I know I'm learning from them every single time. And that's what we do. We ain't here to judge nobody. We not here to make nobody feel bad for anything that they doing. Like, it's a part of the journey. It's a part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? And all we can do is learn. And I pray that you let me reach as many people as I can. Let's just keep on going and going and going and going and going. I love you. I love you. I love you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. In Jesus' name, pray, amen. Yeah, But yeah. And I didn't even highlight this. It just says a higher dream for you. A higher dream for you. Like, it's unreal sometimes that and you might even seem like I know some people might even seem like they might be content where they are. That they actually talk about that in this book. Like, I think I highlighted it, but you actually content. Do you want to be content where you are? Or do you want to see what God has for you? Some people end up not finding their dream because they are content, it is okay. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely okay. But you have the opportunity to see more. You know what I'm saying? Don't put yourself in a box. Everybody could be great on this planet. I know for a fact. I honestly see the world. Maybe it's just me, but I honestly see the world changing. As wicked or as evil, as grimy as it is right now, I still feel something. No matter how bad it gets, I still feel something in my heart that feels like God is just working, or I'm just getting closer to Him. I just seen a TikTok where Walker was talking to somebody and was like, "Bro, don't be scared to make mistakes. Don't be scared to make yourself better." Literally, that's what he's saying. Don't be scared to make yourself better. I think we all get scared. We get content because we're scared to be better than who we are. And we don't realize we gotta go through the mud. We gotta go through the fire. We gotta go through the rain. To see you gotta see yourself in that bad place to want to take yourself out of it. You gotta see yourself act a fool to want to have self-control. It's so crazy because I'm cool with not understanding how life is. I'm cool with not, like, now. Like, I really be like, man, this shit is whack. This shit be whack, bro. I don't like I never liked how this shit was. I never liked how life was. I never liked how people moved. I never liked how adulting had to be. I never liked how dating, being an adult had to be. Like, this shit is whack. This shit is truly whack to me. Even as I'm moving, I'll be like, man, this shit is not it, really. Like, but it's all for a purpose. It's all for a plan. It's all for something. Like, at the end, you're gonna be like, damn, like, it all makes sense now. Truly, I believe that because it's happened. You know what I'm saying? Not anything, adulting and things like that, maybe that I'm talking about, but like, it's not it. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to come to be something. It's going to make everything make sense. And then when when it's making sense, you're going to still like feel like it's still going to be something that's still not sitting right with you, but that's because God's still working. You still feeling kind of uncomfortable with us because God's still working. Truly, God is still working. Let's get back to this book, though. Let's see what we're gonna tap in next. Without intervention from heaven to understand why we are here and what our purpose is, we can entangle ourselves in lesser dreams. I think this is kind of like what I was saying with you being content, or you just being one thing. Like, I'm an artist. On my Instagram, I got podcaster, artist, salesman. I got I want to add some more on there. You know what I'm saying? Because you really don't realize as much as you can do, you really do put yourself in a box. Take time away from what you love to do to explore new things that you know you can also do. Like basically, like, I was doing music. I knew I could film. I low-key did that as a kid for myself. Like, I knew I could take pictures. I knew I could low-key edit pictures. I could do this for myself. Let me take the time to figure this out. Expand your mind. Read. You never know, you could teach somebody. You never know, it could be, man, it could be something so life-changing. You have no idea what you could tap into. Just start expanding yourself. Like, network. When you go network, sometimes you'll fall into things and people be like, "Oh, you good? You should do this. Oh, you a good speaker. You should do this. Oh, you look like you should be in a movie." Going uncomfortable places, for real. These are dreams that may make us feel good temporarily or might be impressive to others. Are you doing it for yourself or are you doing it for other people? Is it making you a better person? Is it giving you more knowledge? Is it helping your family? Is it putting food on the table? Sometimes you upset yourself because whatever you're trying to do is not like working out how you want it to, and you're trying to figure out why it's not working. It's because probably you never like you got to step outside the box. You got to do something that nobody's ever done, or what people rarely do, or what people would rarely do around you. That's where I like came up with a lot of stuff like live set and wanting to do like cinema videos and wanting to create movies. Like, it's just I'm gonna share this just because I don't care who takes it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we're gonna talk about that too. Dream Stealers. That's in this book too. You know what I'm saying? For real. That might be for another day, but if we get to it, we get to it. But like, damn, what the freak was I saying? Forgot what I was saying for real, but I lose track like that. It's all good. Mistakes make purpose. But if I remember it, I'll come back to it. It's all good. But dang, what was I saying? I wish somebody could like yell at me, be like, "Stupid." It's all good. Let's just keep going. It says, but lesser dreams have little true impact on the world around us. Bro, make your dream. You also have to see yourself on big stages. You got to see yourself in different countries. You got to see yourself like working with people you never wanted to work or never thought you would work with. Start thinking outside the box. Do not stay in one place because you see that it's working for somebody else. That shit might not work for you. That shit might not work for you. Or maybe they're the dreams we've settled for either because they are easier to reach, or because we feel we've disqualified ourselves through some past failure. Let me read that again. Or maybe they're the dreams we settle for either because they are easier to reach or because we feel we've qualified ourselves through some past failure. We disqualified ourselves through past failure. Why would we disqualify ourselves though? I know I read this and didn't understand it when I read it. But why would we disqualify ourselves? Because if we settle for the dream, if you settle for a dream, I'm pretty sure it's because you thought it was going to be easy to get there. For a fact. Like, music does seem easy to get to from the out, like looking in from the outside, like the outside in, like it definitely looks like it can be done. But I know when I like make videos, I'll be like, man, this could have been harder. Song could have been harder. But why does it say, or because we feel we've disqualified ourselves through some past failure? So is it saying we're settling for a dream because something that we might have failed doing in the past? Okay. Something that you might have failed doing in the past? Wow, I could use this because I don't think I failed with music. I think I just like, it wasn't going as right for me. Like, it wasn't, like it just isn't, it wasn't feeling like it was something that can be pursued. I didn't feel the vibe of wanting to fake. I didn't feel the vibe of wanting to talk about certain things. I didn't want to put nobody down. But I can understand what that says because even now I've changed up what I've talked about. You know, I want to encourage more. I want to motivate more. I want to talk about God more. So you disqualify yourself. I'm using music, even though music is a part of me, and I still do it, but it's not something that I do. So I feel like I've disqualified myself from it. I haven't done music I haven't wanted to drop a song or anything in forever. Because I really, truly, I've disqualified myself from wanting to do it. Because of how I wanted it to be. In that time being. So it was temporary. It did seem temporary. The music seemed temporary. Truly, it's not something that I felt could live on for ages. Like thinking like Michael Jackson, man, like music, like timeless music. People who have timeless, like, it's just gonna live on forever. And that's really how you gotta work. You gotta think, is this gonna be something that is gonna last forever, that somebody could come back to and listen to? I just thought of something like, my pa say, there's nothing new under the sun. And when you think of trying to make something that's timeless, you have to make something that doesn't change. That is not going to change. Like people still going to eat. We still got to eat to survive. That's nothing new. So you create some type of food, like it's like vegan food. Somebody decided, or that was probably something that probably already exists. I mean, I'm just saying, like, but it wasn't as popular. But somebody created vegan food, like, it was like, if we put all this stuff together, you know what I'm saying, we can. This is healthier. This is something that can live on forever because it's helping people. You know, it's making people feel better. You know, shoot, some people don't want to, you know, hurt animals. It's gonna save some animals. You know what I'm saying? Something that is gonna be timeless. Something that is gonna be timeless, and don't if you disqualified yourself from that dream, go back to that dream and see what you could have done better. Be different. Be apart from others. Like, truly, to me, man, I like I don't listen to everybody music. Like, you really gotta I don't know, the music gotta be hitting, the production has to be crazy. And the reason why is because, to me, it's kind of the way the words come off have to be different to me. I was just talking to my uncle about the Chief Keef album. He was trying to tell me to listen to Moneybagg Yo. And to me, I mean, I just ain't want to, like, Chief Keef is different to me, bro. They don't give Chief Keef his credit. They do not give Chief Keef his credit at all. Like, bruh stepped outside of the box. It was different. It sounded different. It wasn't the norm. I don't like the norm. And on his newest project, like, when you heard this first song, that was the first song in the album. It's called Bitch Where. but like, when you hear it come on, it's just a dun, 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 like, you just feel it, like, and then he said, made it out the shot. If I didn't want to see the day, it's a setback. Like, what? He said, something in the cage. We got warfare. Like, like, ain't nobody talking like that to me. Ain't nobody rapping like that to me. He said, like, bro, I see the way. It could be nacho cheese. Like, if I'm saying that to you right now, you like, what this nigga talking about? Let me explain that line, or how I might interpret that line. You got some homies or whatnot. You got some brothers like, bro, I see the way. I got the move, bro. I got the way we can get up out the hood. I got the way we can make a way. And really, it's for them. It could be nacho cheese. It could be not your way out, but they letting you know, cause really you might be they stepping stool. Don't mean nobody stepping stool. Don't be nobody stepping stool, for real. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, bro, I see the way. It could be nacho cheese. It still wasn't say, I don't go to church. Man, damn, I need to pray. SOSABABYK. Do. How that pound smell? We don't know your boy. Get your F around here. Nah, this is a real chill, fun episode, man. I hope y'all enjoying. And we gonna just go to the next thing that I'm reading. Too often when people go through life battles, their dreams get locked away in their souls and are left there. People never fully experience why they are here, what kind of power they can unleash when they dream the right kind of dreams. You may wonder, does it really matter if people don't discover and live out their dreams? What's wrong about living a good enough life? An ordinary life that doesn't necessarily change the world or make you famous, but is livable? Well, nothing. That is if you're content to miss out on the great adventure God has planned for you. You have a dream, You long for something beyond the big ideas, dreams, beyond the childhood fantasies, even beyond the good desires of marriage and family and career. You dream of significance, of reaching beyond yourself to pursue things that matter, things that last. And God has those dreams for you. In fact, his dreams for you are far better than the greatest dreams you can imagine. But we need to unlock them to actually reach them. Attempting to reach our dreams can be good practice for attaining the ultimate, the God dreams for your life. The ones that God has for you are perfect, plus the world needs you to reach them. The world needs you to reach your dream. Don't let the world down. Do not let the world down. Don't let the world down. Don't let the world down. The world needs you. The world needs you to understand your power, even if it don't seem like it. Even if it seems like the world is putting you down. They did not know they needed Martin Luther King. Shout out to Martin Luther King. Rest in peace, a king for real. They did not know they needed him. But he unlocked what God had for him. He was not perfect. You can't be perfect. You can't do things in the norm. You cannot figure it out how you think you're supposed to figure it out. You cannot. It is God's plan. It is God's purpose. It is part of the prophecy. It is not ordinary. It is not ordinary. It is not an ordinary dream. Like, I truly feel like Martin Luther King unleashed something that was like he was definitely hesitant because of all the bad that could happen, but when he pushed and he didn't care and he knew what he was fighting for. When you know what you're fighting for and you know you're just trying to make and you're just doing the best you can, yo, God's gonna work. God is gonna work, yo. God is gonna work. I'm gonna get a little bit more. I do want to read this little last part of this chapter, because it goes into another one. But it says, settling for lesser dreams or misinterpreting them may cause you to get stuck on the path that can jeopardize God's highest dream for you. Man, expand yourself. Expand yourself. Expand yourself. Expand yourself. Like, do not get stuck in the box. If you will do what others will not do, you can have what others will never have. Stop doing the same thing. Stop doing what everybody's doing. You know, it'd be crazy if this camera went off and I didn't see it. But I hope it's on. And if it's on, we definitely dropping this episode. Stupid. I know it was something else that I picked up. Oh. It was, oh, here it is. Let's talk about taking risks, man. And what risks really mean. Like, what that risk that you're supposed to take. And are you ready to take a risk? Oh, what is that passage? Do you have the courage to wade into risk and uncertainty If you were considering venturing out on your own without any guidance or resources into something that was dangerous or untested, I wouldn't encourage you to do that. I am talking about stepping out in faith with God. That is the risk. Faith is the risk. And that's an adventure on a whole nother level. That's what I said, a whole nother level. When God leads you towards your dream, you will face things that don't seem humanly possible. Don't let that stop you, because he is in the business of doing things far greater than we can fathom. We may see what may seem like risk to us is business as usual to God. When we are willing to take risks, we make room for God to work. We are trusting him and his ability to work miracles through our process of preparing for something amazing. Something amazing begins to happen to us. But that happens only when we become willing to take the risk of trusting God. What may seem like risk to us is business to God as usual. I'm telling y'all, starting your storm work in the most uncomfortable situations. If you build it, he will come. If you build it, he will come for it. Build it in his name. I don't care what you're doing. Step out, see how God responds. Doubt, fear, or lack of resources will be the most common barriers to pursuing your God dream. The only way to pass these barriers is to pray, talk to strong advisors, and then step out and see what God does and where he takes you. This shit is not easy. Life is not easy, man. Life is up and down. You can be going smooth sailing. But that smooth sailing shit can get scary. I don't like smooth sailing sometimes. Like, when it's going smooth, that shit can crash. Anything. Hurricane can happen. Tsunami. God could just shake the earth. You gotta get uncomfortable. You gotta make the mistakes. Get a little crazy. Get a little crazy. It's gonna show you who you are. I broke the pen. It's gonna show you who you are. Be different. I'm ready to step out on faith. I am ready to step out on faith. If you are ready to step out on faith, go ahead and type in the comments. Let me see. Let me think about this. If you're ready to step out on faith, type in the comments, let's get risky. Let's get risky. Yeah, let's get risky. It's time to take a risk. But understand, this risk does not mean doing some dumb ass shit. I'm just going to say that right now. Do not get caught in doing nothing stupid. Don't want it quick. It don't happen overnight. We know that. We know that it don't happen overnight. That's that mindset. This shit don't happen overnight. I definitely done made that decision. Come on. I'm not gonna sit here and act crazy with y'all. Let's get risky. But let that risk make sense. You really want it to make sense. You can have a plan written down. In the first part of your plan, you don't really need as many resources as you think. But if you know you wrote the plan and it makes sense and you're like, okay, I can do this first and then I can go here. Just do it. And sometimes you think, okay, let me start this next week. Let me wait till I get that first check. God will give you the resources that you need. God's going to give you the resources that you need. Look around. Think. Who can help? That person can help. Think of another person who can help. Take advantage of things. Do it in the best interest. Do it in, coming from the heart. Be great. Yo, I don't know how this gonna resonate. I don't know how this gonna come off to y'all, man. Like, this is my first little live podcast, and I don't know if it was still recording. And yo, if this did not record, oh my God, I'm gonna be so hurt. Maybe it did. Maybe I just need to go ahead and get off of here. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play a song. I'm gonna cut the camera and I'm gonna put in a song. Let me see what the song called. Definitely a heartfelt song. But it's hard, man. I love finding new music, people, motivating music to keep us going for real. Gabby. It's by Jordan May and Gabby Callwood. It's called Real Love. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video, cut this recording, and I'm gonna go right into the song. Man, I appreciate y'all listening. Yo, God Dream. Thank you for watching this episode. This is MMP Podcast, Leo MVP. We'll be right back after this song. Let's go. Yo, we right back. Yeah. Like I said, this is before the song come on. I just wanna let y'all know who this is. Jordan May and Gabby Callwood. Alright, man, they going crazy, man. Tap into these songs, man. Tap into these independent artists and these artists trying to make something from themselves, man. This song is called Real Love, man. It's a real heartfelt song. Once again, I appreciate y'all tapping in. I just want everybody to grow. I'm growing, as you can see the mistakes and everything, man. I'm telling y'all, I know it's not easy, but we battling every single day. They don't understand at all, but we gonna make it, man. You ready? Let's get it.
I feel you hurting, lay down in burdens. I know you're working hard, I know you're working hard. Under the surface, I see your purpose. You're still a work of art, you're still tripping on the daily. Yeah, I know it get frustrating. No, it's grace amazing, it can save you like it saved me. Going through some phases, know this world gon' drive you crazy, but it won't be that for long. I'm talking about real love. I'm talking about real love.
Gabby, I gotta sing this with you. Know your heart is changing, but your past it was a racing, but it ain't. No, lost up in a world you don't believe them. They are deceiving, overachieving. Oh yeah, I know you battle demons. No, he can save you, you don't wanna see him. Said I've been in, stuck in sin. If God save me, where do I begin? I know I lost my back. Sorry, I'm back on track. Try to lock me out my heart, and I'm in cardiac.
Tripping on the daily,
Yeah, I know it get frustrated. No, it's grace amazing, it can save you like it saved me.
going through some phases, know this world gon' drive you crazy, but it won't be that for long.
I'm talking about real love. Real.
I'm talking about real love.
Real.
And I'm see it say, not struggling these days.
I feel you hurting, lay down and burden. I know you working hard, I know you working hard.
Under the surface, I see your purpose.
Unlock your dream for real, man. You still a work of art, man. Let's go. Tripping on the daily, yeah, I know it get frustrated. Know His grace amazing, it can save you like it saved me.
Going through some phases, know this
World gon' drive you crazy, but it won't be that for long. I'm talking about real love, real, 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 real.
I'm talking about real love.
Real, 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 real. Oh, your heart is changing with your path. It was a racing, but it ain't. But it ain't. No, lost up in the world, you don't believe them. They are deceiving, overachieving. No, they can say you is battle demon. Yeah, let's go. It's your boy Leo MVP MMP podcast, the 3rd episode, man, and we were live on camera today. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Man, like I said, we just gonna keep growing, trying to unlock our dream, trying to start in our storm, just trying to keep pushing. Like, you know, the one thing I want y'all to know is that it is hard. It is really, really hard to stay sane in this world when you battling stuff and you don't know how to get out of it, man. You don't know how to get out of what you going through, and you don't know how to start on something. You don't want to, like, you can't start that job or can't focus on that job because of what you're going through. You can't start that project because of what you're going through. You can't, you can't focus on the your priorities just because you're going through so much. And I'm telling you for a fact, I understand, man, and this is not for you if you got it all figured out. I'm telling you, like, I want everybody to be a part, but if you feel like you got it all figured out, cool, you know what I'm saying? But it's people out here that need a push, and I'm with you. I'm here with you. I'm telling you, I understand, and we're gonna get somewhere. We're gonna grow. We're gonna get better. We're gonna unlock our dream. We're gonna understand the risks that we need to take. We're gonna understand how to get the right people around us, build the right team. I'm telling you, push, jump into the water. You know what I'm saying? And God gonna save you. Walk on water. Jesus tell you to come on. I'm telling you, it's time. Let's go. Leo MVP, Mistakes Make Purpose, MMP podcast, man. This was another great one. We were live today, man. Thank you to everybody who helped me and to do this, man. This is great, man. Shit, I don't even know. It's heavy. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, out there. Yeah, we out.